Yeah, because Morphling is like a hero that you need to farm a lot. Like you need
to play it, so probably mid.
Yeah, and 9 is definitely one of those players that has an enormous hero pool, so no matter what.
It's a lot weaker on the core right now, and you just better to support or you feel
I
like...
think it's still really viable as long as you go...
Actually, I think the first time... Yeah, actually no, Celery's been playing it quite a bit.
Every draft, it's called having a well-balanced draft. And a little bit of everything there.
Ooh,
and that one is probably just as bad as picking any illusion hero into this.
The towers.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
think the idea is to try to...
wants to play. That's true. That is a little wrinkle in the plan here. Game of Gladiators, this is going to be another time where they have a chance to go into the grand finals and one of their opponents has a stand-in. I don't know, just something funny about that.
Calling him out. Calling some foul play.
No, absolutely.
It pretty much guarantees you a top 4 to major. At least that's what it seems like here.
Yeah, you want to be the best, you have to play against the best. And right now, Western Europe is no doubt about it, the absolute best region in the world when it comes to Dota. And Game of Gladiators and Tundra, obviously Game of Gladiators.
I mean, this is the first of what could be 2 meetings in these teams, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a lot about taking this victory and also about learning how this tournament meta is developing and what you want to propose here, because Morphling got ignored. And now teams are ending up with some diversity in the carry pool. Sven versus Void. Not a fun matchup generally for Sven, which to me says Skeeter wants to get out and have a pretty fast early game here, at least a free farm lane.
A lot of blood grenades being thrown around in this bottom lane. Duraccio tried to go for the kill on 33, but of course, without the chance to bash, not going to work out level 1. A lot of creep still alive.
And it's something else you have to think about with gaming. You do not want to give Quinn a favorable matchup, especially one that can create a pressure area that's going to force your support to collapse on the mid and just get routed in the 3-on-2, 3-on-1. So I don't know if Snake King's getting this one.
Yeah, Snake King, he's going to have to avalanche and hope he doesn't get bashed. It immediately gets bashed. All right, Duraccio takes it ahead of him, and now Snake King's going to be in some trouble here, especially if he gets body blocked in. Yep, just a little bit, and that's going to be enough for Firefly to run him down. First blood goes to Celery.
Well, I mean, there's a little precursor of what his RNG is going to be.
Snake King's going to be in some trouble here, especially if he gets body blocked in. Yep, just a little bit, and that's going to be enough for the Firefly to run him down. First blood goes to Celery.
Well, I mean, there's a little precursor of what his RNG is going to be here. He's going to do well at TI.
Yeah, they got 2 tournaments to go. This one and one more to quit.
A vicious gank.
Yeah, it is.
Something to keep in mind.
Telekinesis stuns a lot of these heroes. Ace starts putting 1 damage where he can, but Tofu's
Def if 9 can get it, it's a lot of resources. It gets denied though by level advantage. If 9 can get it, it's a lot of resources. It gets denied though by Celery.
He gets long duration stun.
Should be guaranteed for Snake.
Yeah. As long as he times it right. Toss even, just to ensure it, and yeah, he does get it.
That's a nice himself a big dick nickname. And that was off the tiny swinging the big club there. So even in some of these early TIs, he was making his presence felt as Skeeter makes his presence felt with an early God Strength off level 6 Sven with a TP.
Enough to be in every meta, it felt like.
Still, even those early days, I mean, I remember a little known team was Rattlesnake Gaming, where a certain Lanham earned himself a big dick nickname. And that was off the tiny swinging the big club there. So even in some of these early sacrifice a little of the farm time. Tundra have done their homework. They're committing to shut down the early momentum from gaming, sacrifice a little of the farm time off their carry to do it. Could pay off here. They can hold their towers up, and so far these towers are really damn healthy for Tundra. Something that has not been guaranteed versus the Timber and the Brood.
Yeah.
A lot of these matches.
Then again, that does snowball.
3 cores converging for gaming onto that Sven with no ult.
Yeah, Tundra's going to be here just a bit too.
This is where you want to put the snap card to use. Tundra really need a big core kill here. Following up the game down.
Really nice chain stun. Very nice. It's not enough. Oh, and the Chronosphere at the final.
Gaming we're looking for with this big.
Like Quinn wants to commit. It's going to be a close call, but he does get it with the last whirling.
Made the move top. 3 cores converging for gaming onto that Sven with no ult.
Yeah, Tundra's going to be here just a bit too late for it, and their carry is going to die. Maybe they'll still fight around it, though. I mean, if they get the opening for the kisses.
This is where you want to put the snap card to use. Tundra really need a big core kill here. Following up the game down.
Really nice chain stun. Very nice. It's not enough. Oh, and the Chronosphere at the final kiss. It burned it out, actually.
And this Chrono's not dealing. We're looking
call, but he does get it with the last whirling death.
But we're looking for with this big triple core rotation. They will get the tower damage mid. Man, They are relentless on these objectives. It's so hard to stop them getting a tier 1 down somewhere. Skeeter gonna die again?
It looks like Quinn wants to commit. It's going to be a close call, but he does get in with the last Whirling Death before the saves can come in.
And that's Tundra chasing this Timber with everybody, watching their carry die to him. It's so much damage. Hero, there's no hero that item. The Tide and the Sven are going to be pretty clunky in this game. So Tundra, they're trying to react to the gaming early momentum. I don't know if their heroes are that well suited for it. The flip side is that they just bring everybody in these lanes. They can push it with the hammer, which 33 already took bottom.
Occupying the bottom lane with the tier 1 tower gone and Duraccio staying up at top.
It's a very curious swap. I don't think I've seen Ace do this a lot.
Yeah.
Generally, gaming will just keep going. It's a very curious swap. I don't think I've seen Ace do this a lot.
Yeah.
Generally, gaming will just keep going to the lane with the Brood in it to plow down that tier 1, or they will fight elsewhere and let the Brood take it on her own.
Now she comes back after pushing in that bottom lane, goes through the portal with the spiders and shows up to try and help Duraccio here. He's going to need the help with this and many heroes, but Quinn, he'll be able to even the odds here, posing the mid laner and run down the 2 supports.
These are just not good engagements for Tundra to be in. They're getting sucked in.
Portal with the spiders and shows up to try and help Duraccio here. He's going to need the help with this and many heroes, but Quinn, he'll be able to even the odds here, posing the mid laner and run down the 2 supports.
These are just not good engagements for Tundra to be in. They're getting sucked into disadvantageous core.
Even the odds here, posing the mid laner and run down the 2 supports.
These are just not good engagements for Tundra to be in. They're getting sucked into disadvantageous core fights, and their Tide Hunter just can't get here. He's too damn clunky on the map.
Yeah. 9
goes down, infested by the Broodmother here, and another triple core conversion for gaming. Broodmother, you can't do it.
The game plan.
Back to mid for gaming. If you want to fight around 33, this is your chance to take that fight.
It's going to make it a lot easier to kill this guy, though, thanks to the Whirling Death cutting him down significantly. And there's no rotations. They're not going to use the Ravage. And they are just going to finish him off. Sneaky, trying to go through the portal, but he got
free reign in the fights. He has great spells to steal. The Ravage might even be something he gets up. But goddamn, gaming have just run them around the map and have been the first responders in a lot of these fights.
Absolutely relentless. What's going on? Tofu and sees something that big and green. It just pisses him off and thinks it a treat.
Actually, might be the case.
Yeah, they are going to provide some reinforcements, and 33 might finally have an opportunity to use that Ravage as the team is here now.
You have the damage.
Yeah, they're trying to throw it. Take the Ravage for last. And
happy you took down your centerpiece in one revenge.
King turns around, does what damage he can. The hammer comes through, does land onto the Broodmother. Bolt as well with the drain. Duraccio has to get out. 33 sword land onto the Broodmother. Bolt as well with the drain. Duraccio has to get out. 33 so close to just being able to throw out one last bit of damage. The gush wasn't up in time though, so we'll turn around and get
There might be some Oracle's dead. Quinn is
dagger now, so pretty early for him typically.
Yeah, this is not his casual build, but he just feels he's going to need to be the initiating power here.
They're slowed down already to half health with just a lot of pokes here from Gaming Gladiators. They still have potential saves here for the drain from AUI. Great avalanche coverage though. Hits the back line on top of the Sven, allowing them to chase down AUI as well. The Chakram pullbacks combined with the
Tundra sides of the map. It's really hard to build network advantage against the team, and it shows. They're going to find a little pickoff here on Celery.
Yep, something to work with.
They're going to find a little pickoff here on Celery.
Something to work with, something to keep more pressure on the bottom lane, start hitting that tier 2. They're going to lose Snaking over here. Ski keeping up, it's the difference in the supports, and you can see that with the utility. Tofu with a full.
You can toss heroes in.
Gives Tundra a better chance to turn this game around later.
They're trying to beat it out here. Tundra ready to hit this.
Yeah, they are. Back on together with the God Strength Skeeter laying into him. What the corners do. They do have the Mortimer's Kisses raining down. That's going to help out quite a bit, but 33 jumping into that one felt pretty bad, and he's got to be careful of Quinn now. Got to dodge this last Timber Chain Whirling Death. Attempted Ravage goes out, but it's too late. The damage is done. The Watermelon falls.
That's the strength and portal of this game. And this is why this Sven Void matchup just sucks, because even if you don't kill Skeeter in that hole, it just ruins his team fight. And then Tundra gonna have combo, and he's dilated for the rest of the fight.
Right.
You're not getting a second jump, which is something you kind of need here, because that toss, it's not blinked into the in that scenario.
Yeah, no, certainly.
That's just
quickly sandwiching this area. They'll find AUI 2000. He's definitely dead, and still a chance. He's definitely dead, and still a chance for Snaking to get caught as well. Yeah, he's going to be finally Lasso pulled back in. Duraccio.
Glimmers, Yule's up that. I think so, yeah. It's like an auto cast. Yeah, if you don't spend, you have the choice, so you should have one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Roger's just gonna force the high ground. 2.5 minutes left on this Aegis core game. A high ground defense.
Yeah.
High ground defense.
Abilities for Tundra. So yeah, that does sound pretty annoying to push high.
Lineup not being built. We're going for Hex on Ace. Just more damage on Duraccio. So those defensive fighting, that's what they went for. Like, all right, guys, we're not gonna win game 1. We're gonna make them so mad that their frustration will win us game 2 and 3. Back in the stuns.
You know, if I'm
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I'm thinking about buying a shard. Just because I have the Ravage, that would give you tendrils, wouldn't it? Forward, AUI. Imagine tendrils with that kind of range.
Well-worked off there from Celery. Finds the tiny pick off. That's going to open the high ground even more. He's their knockback stall mechanism here.
Dire's bottom
1,000 net worth lead. Looks like they're finally ready to go. They're going to be taking on Tormentor. We're soon going to have Butterfly on Duraccio. And then
rat him up some more. Luck snaking.
He's got a Glimmer, but there's a lot of AoE.
That's Hex done for Ace as well. So the lockdown, the detection, the scalability all coming online for me.
Celery was the one person who wasn't there for that top area. He's going to go for a lasso pullback, hoping his team will arrive in time, and they do. Because of his BKB, he stays alive, and now Ace Quinn, they're going to try and chase down 9 first, while Skeeter's going to be kited during his gone straight. There goes that Ravage put to use.
Did not make 3-3. Like, get the hell out, guys. I'm going to push the map stall this game. We're going to rat him up some more. Luck snaking.
He's got a Glimmer, but there's a lot of AoE dip area. He's going to go for a lasso pullback, hoping his team will arrive in time, and they do. Because of his BKB, he stays alive, and now Ace Quinn, they're going to try and chase down 9 first, while Skeeter's going to be kited during his gone straight. There goes that Ravage put to use. Chain all over the place. He cannot.
Same time to force this high ground. Road to Chrono. Got enough of AUI
to get rid of the Avalanche stun and goes to work. Kills AUI 2000. Now he's going to kill 33. Oh no! Ravage actually goes off 33. He's going to get away. When he's going to show up with the Shivas, that'll clip him.
I mean, Ravage is irrelevant in this game if your stun is not hitting people during it.
Oh, certainly.
These are
has fallen.
I do
manage to get it pretty nicely.
play with the cookie chain stun.
Yeah, they do manage.
Other answers were not convincing. We're going to go for the Godspring play with the cookie chain stun.
Yeah, they do manage to get it pretty nicely with the Avalanche over the top. They kill Ace. Now a lasso pulling in 9. 9 still on the high ground, but Duraccio will make sure it works. Bump back onto Snaking to ensure Duraccio stays in melee range.
Side of these fights, it counters so much of the reinitiation power that the lineup wants to have.
Back in with the tendrils with a follow-up stun. Duraccio finally falls.
That's a big kill to get. 2,000 gold for that streak.
Now Quinn might be caught as well. The Harpoon pulling him back in. Slows him down with the Chakra. Maybe Skeeter needs to be a little bit careful here. They're going to go for the kill. Quinn turns around.
It does cost you a tiny buyback, and you have to force it here if you're Tundra.
Yes.
You absolutely have to.
And a little bit closer to that physical damage.
Big deal for Tundra to try and help minutes. Or gaming probably would have gone high ground for that last ranks.
There were situations here for gaming gladiators, but, you know, gold solves all. Maybe they just wait for a kickoff like this one.
AUI will get caught in.
Lots of chances to dodge damage.
The 20% backtrack for Void, absolutely massive. The level 25 E18 talent for Bruiser Ball and make them go into the Chrono and the Timber waiting.
Look at its blind read that gaming gladiator goes wrong. Meanwhile, Tundra are going to be able to jump onto Duraccio and burst him down. Look at Snaking repositioning to ensure the toss. Breaker for 9.
Off.
Helping out a little bit here. The team forced out, trying to help him. Ravage going to cover some of this, but Duraccio is going to be able to get the 5-man cross here. And he can start to land damage into 9. Skeeter's going to be next, lasted up almost immediately as the Chronosphere fails. And that's going to be 3 dead. AUI in 33. Neither one, I think, is going to never come. That's going to be Skeeter. The Sven won't be here for this fight. Tundra going to have to push through it anyway. Snaking, covering himself with the Avalanche. Toss back all the way, almost into the fountain. Duraccio daring it. Rod of 8 toes, almost into the fountain. Duraccio daring it. Rod of 8 toes. Needs to be able to start backing up now. Kids
now online. Double chop him. Backtrack with a basic Void. Fights just became even harder.
another lasso. Tendril trying to chain it, but they're just going for a Bat Rider. Meanwhile, they're losing more and more heroes with no buyback. Diebacks all around for Tundra, and Gaming Gladiators will finally close out game number 1.
I mean, that was getting a little spooky there. Tundra's ability to drag these games back is astounding. But that is just too much of a hill to climb, especially versus the best team in the world right now. As Gaming still had a lot of scale left in the tank with these talents, with another Roshan coming up that you know they